holy shit, SummerSlam was really goddamn good.
Fucking right?
Yeah, like, given the fact that we're kind of, newer to the whole watching wrestling, keeping up with wrestling, even for me, like, watching pay-per-views is something that I never did as a kid because they were $40 fucking, and my mom will be goddamn if she's gonna spend $40 for me to watch a wrestling show. Shit. Especially back then. Yeah. So yeah, I wasn't really planning on doing too many of these wrestling vlogs unless it was just really fucking bad or really fucking good. And oh man, I was not prepared for SummerSlam to be that fucking good. There was a couple of cards on that, or a couple of matches on that card where I was just like, yeah, like that one seems interesting, really interested in that one. And the rest of the show I could give or take. Oh no, man. Like I was like, because like I didn't even like watch the kickoff show because like I was out and about doing shit and I was just like, go ahead and start watching the kickoff show. I'll get there later. And man, that kickoff show was apparently pretty fucking long.
Yeah.
And so I missed the Rusev Alamos match, which I didn't care about at all. And apparently that was the right choice because they immediately followed up with a much better version of that match on goddamn Smack. Why the fuck was it? Because that had like the Aiden English thing.
Mm-hmm.
That had the Aiden English, wrapping up that sort of like, why would you not have just done that at SummerSlam? Also,
I guess because they pushed it to the kickoff. I don't know.
Also, it breaks my heart that, oh god, it probably wasn't because they put on the kickoff show, but it broke my heart that, Rusev went from title match at Extreme Rules
to kickoff show versus this random.
The opening kickoff show to some guy who just came from Mexico. I'm sure Alamos is, he's fine in the ring. In fact, he's really good in the ring. I'm not really feeling him. I find him just kind of obnoxious right now.
Oh, yeah.
And not like in an endearing way.
Yeah.
The Miz is obnoxious. I love The Miz. Carmella's obnoxious.
The Miz is a douchebag unicorn. Almost just a cocky asshole.
Yeah. Well, even other cocky assholes, like Carmella and the Iconics, I adore them, and they're just totally shitty.
Yeah, it's a whole different flavor.
Yeah, I just, his flavor of shittiness, it doesn't jive with me.
He is the solid plate upon which Vegas, his girlfriend.
Oh, Selena Vega,
upon which she sits and does most of the interesting asshole shit.
Yeah. Unfortunately, she's a worse wrestler than him, so it's a weird trade-off. So yeah, there was a kickoff. So they kick off the kickoff show. Then there was I show up by the time I got there, that cruiserweight match was going, and do you watch 205 Live?
I don't.
Okay, yeah, me neither. But it's always cool to see those guys when they show up because I love cruiserweight matches. They're always really good. They're really always exciting and shit.
Yeah, and I
want those guys to just fucking be on the main show,
right?
Just fucking.
It's where all the luchadors are.
Yeah, because the cruiserweight title was my favorite thing in WCW. Where fucking Rey Mysterio comes from. Everybody fucking loves Rey Mysterio. So yeah, it was a match with two people I don't really know, except for I remember the black guy winning on the kickoff show for WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
I guess he's just been the champion since.
Yeah.
It's a good match. It's just against two people I have no connection to or know any of the history of.
If you hadn't just said the black guy, I would have been able to remember his name.
Oh, Cedric Alexander.
Yeah.
I wrote both him and I wrote both of their full names on this.
Gulak.
Yeah, and Drew Gulak because I do not know these guys, so I had to fucking write down their full names. And then the fucking B team in the Revival.
Yeah.
I fucking man, the B team rules. When they split off from the Miz Taraj. I knew who the Miz Taraj was, and then I knew who the Miz was. I knew who the Miz Taraj was at that point. Most of this through osmosis. And I was just oh, well, those guys' careers are fucking dead now. What can you possibly do with that? And then you bring them out with the goofiest fucking bullshit. And they're with the B team, the B stands for best. I'm yes. With their doofy-ass Sharpie t-shirts and everything. That is how you fucking save those guys.
So we're clear, I 100% called this.
What, that they were going to become the B team?
The first thing I said was these guys are going to become a tag team that just starts dominating the fucking ring.
Yeah, I love how they always win by this pure happenstance and luck. So I love like that's their fucking gimmick.
God, they're fucking golden retrievers. Just they're really excited to be here. Oh, good things are happening.
Yeah, it's great. And that's the kickoff show. So like, you know, a shitty Rusev match that was one-upped by the fucking SmackDown match. Because, oh man, that SmackDown match was fucking good. But oh my god, everything that this fucking pay-per-view sets up and then follows through the next shows, I'm like, yes! This is what I watch wrestling for! This is it! The storylines, the fucking heat between the characters, just, yeah! But yeah, we had like Rollins and Ziggler. You have fucking like Dean Ambrose is like on one corner, you have fucking Drew McIntyre. Can we please do something with Drew McIntyre that isn't just being the attack dog of Dolph Ziggler? Because Drew McIntyre, like seriously, if you need a big guy, the big scary guy to be your champion because Vince loves his big dudes, fucking Drew McIntyre's right fucking there. He's got the look, he's got the personality, he's got the in-ring skills. Like, he's an interesting guy across the board. Fucking give this man a title, something. Fucking put him, do something with him. But yeah, Ziggler and Rollins just...
I mean, they never have a bad match.
Yeah, no, like those two just...
It wasn't the best because, holy fuck, I think the title rematch was the best fucking match, but...
The title rematch?
Yeah, right after Ziggler won the title when Rollins cashed in his rematch.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that shit was fucking incredible. But, I mean, these two never have a bad match. They're both really, really good.
Yeah, it's just, like, they're just really good in-ring performers. They hit all...
Dean Ambrose constantly walking around. Dean Ambrose doesn't seem to know that there's a wrestling match going on. Dean Ambrose, I think, is in a bar. And he's just, like, eyeing fucking Drew McIntyre across the ring the whole time.
And, okay, so, like... You and I have only been watching since WrestleMania. I had heard of Dean Ambrose. I know of The Shield. I know of them. Getting to actually, like, see that guy, like, just... Like, I'm like, yeah, okay, I like this guy.
I'm like, no, Dean Ambrose, I've heard of him, so I look him up. I'm like, that's not what I just saw. Who the fuck is that?
Right, yeah, no, they look completely fucking different. Like, if it wasn't for the fact that, like... Because I've seen what Dean Ambrose looks like. And... When I saw him on this, like, you know, return, I'm like, he's bigger now. He's got, like, the shaved head. He's got, like, the beard. I'm like, I would not have fucking recognized this guy at all if they had not gone, oh, shit, Dean Ambrose is back. I think more realistically, the commentators would be like, oh, shit, who the fuck's this guy coming out the Dean Ambrose intro? But, yeah, just, it's a great fucking match. And, like, I love just that kind of, you have, like the two guys on the side, like McIntyre and Ambrose, just like every time McIntyre's about to do some shit, just Ambrose come around. What you gonna do, buddy? What you gonna do? It just.
What's great was until the last second of the match, it was entirely color, which meant we got to see a clean match between Rollins and Ziggler.
Yeah, it was good stuff. And can I say like the best thing fucking ever is Dolph Ziggler taking off the Intercontinental title to have the Intercontinental title printed on his fucking trunks. That was the greatest shit. I laughed so fucking hard. I'm like, yes. Fucking Dolph Ziggler, man. Just, that man is a fucking treasure.
Oh.
So then there's the tag match. The New Day versus the Bludgeons. And... Okay. Like, I actually kind of forget sometimes that these guys can actually wrestle or in good in-ring performers. Because the Bludgeons tend to squash people, and the New Day are kind of a fucking joke, and I don't like their shtick. So, okay, let me just say, I find it weird that, like, you and I fucking adore R-Truth, yet it seems like a lot of people just don't like him in the rest, like, every time I see someone talk about R-Truth, it seems like people are just kind of like, oh god, he's so fucking annoying. But with the New Day, it's like everybody loves the New Day, and you and I are just kind of like, oh god, these guys are so fucking annoying.
No, I'm getting used to their shtick. Like, they're really great in the ring.
Yeah.
I'm getting used to their shtick because they're really great in the ring.
Yeah, it's one of those things I have to like, just kind of like, okay, these guys are really good. It's just, gotta get through their gimmick, and their gimmick just doesn't click with me. But yeah, like, like getting to see these guys and like the different mashup of their styles is really great because you know, and fucking especially because you had like you know, the two acrobatic ones and then the two just big fucking brawler ones, but then one of the acrobatic ones is also a big fucking brawling one. Like, yeah, that was a great match, except for the ending. Like when the Bloods just kind of cheated to win. It's just like, oh, I was gonna hit you with the mallet. I'm like,
I mean, they lost the match, they kept their titles.
Yeah, it was just kind of weird and anticlimactic.
It felt like it was on brand for everybody involved.
Yeah.
And it was just the lead into
and then like that leads into once again, just the fucking the fucking regular shows are just really picking up these stories now and doing things with them.
The whole thing was built out very well.
I really wish this will last. I don't expect it to, but I'm going to ride this out for as long as...
It's SummerSlam.
Yeah, well, I mean, as if that sentence means anything to you or I.
I know it's one of the big four shows, so...
You know that because you Googled that.
I know it because I heard it. Yeah.
All right.
I mean, you know it because you Googled it? What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
Well, I mean, it's not like, you know,
I know where you know a thing from.
Well, just because something's like one of the big shows doesn't mean they're actually going to deliver. I mean, they disappoint on pay-per-views all the time.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying, like, if you saw all the shit we got after WrestleMania, all the storylines started to reset, I figure that based on the way this stuff seems to be structured so far with the leads into and out of the pay-per-views, that one of the big four shows of the year would actually have, like, big critical shit built into and out of it.
Yeah, I guess so. I will say that, like you know you got a good pay-per-view in your hands when you go into this shit going, man, I don't care about half these fucking matches, and every one of them is just boom, 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 and you're just fucking riding that shit. Okay, so the first match that legit just kind of made me go, what the fuck was the point of that? Owens and Strowman, man.
Yeah, I really thought this whole Owens-Strowman thing was leading up to something great.
Yeah, like, it was just a complete squash match. And it's just like, oh, and then Strowman wrecked him? Okay. Because, you know, you and I were like, I feel like this match existed solely to have people guessing about, like, where the finale of this show was going to go. Because we all knew there's no way they were not going to have Reigns and Lesnar be the end. So, like, I feel like this match was on the card solely to keep people guessing, like, oh man, what's gonna... Like, one, you give...
I had to keep people watching to the end.
Like, yeah. Like, you have to, right? I was saying, I know, I still haven't watched that fucking WrestleMania match that those two had, because I just didn't give a shit, and nobody gave a shit. But yeah, it was... Yeah, I feel like it was just there to get people guessing and to keep people like more invested. Also, I guess just to have one Strowman on the card at the big show and to just kind of wrap up that Kevin Owens storyline, just put a cap on that and just, you know, get it out of the way. But yeah, it worked for what it was. Like, it was one of those things, I liked it in hindsight because I like what they're doing with Strowman up until now. Now, the whole Strowman thing could end up being garbage because one of my big concerns has been, it's like, the moment the guy with the title shows up, Strowman should be like, Braun! And, like, give me my fucking title match. And I do love the fact that he's just like, I'm not gonna just jump your ass, but no, when you're done, your ass is mine, you know. So yeah, I really appreciated that.
But I really do feel bad that it's sort of... I kept expecting this to be Kevin Owens' turnaround. Like, he's going to come out on top somehow. It's like he's going to get bullied into being a face.
Maybe that's what they're going to go with him?
I don't know. I feel like that whole thing might just peter out.
Yeah. I feel like that is the end of their storyline because it didn't pick up on Raw the next week. So, So okay, then there's the women's triple threat match, which is the match that I was the most excited for because I love Becky Lynch, I love Charlotte Flair, and I fucking love Carmella. And oddly enough, this match had the one outcome neither of us wanted, which was and now Charlotte is the champion again. Like the one thing we did not want because we were like, if Becky wins. Yeah, Becky's the champ. If Carmella wins, yeah, Carmella's gonna be a fucking shit heel champion a little bit longer. If Charlotte wins, it's like, oh, well, Charlotte just had her title run. And it's a fantastic match because all three are good. People like to shit on Carmella. I think she's a good in-ring worker. And she's really good at being a shitty wrestler. Like she sells really well. She knows, she's good submission holds wise and stuff. So it was just a great match. Just the mix up between everybody. And then you have just that moment where Carmella is just in the disarm her. And just Charlotte Flair just, boom, takes out Becky and gets the pin on her. And it's just, And then Becky slaps the utter shit out of Charlotte Flair and beats the fuck out of her. That was cathartic. That was beautiful. Because
when she's walking out of the fucking arena. And
you deserve this! You deserve this! Yeah, it was...
It's like, well, that's going to complicate her heel turn.
Yeah, no, it definitely does, because... Okay, so... Yeah, that match, fucking phenomenal. It was everything I wanted that match to be. Even though it ended with the complete result that I didn't want, by the end of it, I'm like, yes, you did the thing. You did the thing. And... Because I was... It's weird that I didn't think that they were actually going to do it, because I was noticing the breadcrumbs they were kind of leaving with Becky, but I really thought they were just going to flop and just have it go nowhere. Because WWE. And no, they fucking delivered on that fucking, the whole tension that was building up. Fucking just, and once again, SmackDown followed that shit up really well, where she just cuts this really angry, petulant fucking promo. And clearly she's supposed to be, they're trying to market her as a heel now. And it's not gonna fucking work because we love Becky Lynch. It's like, when she says she got screwed, she has worked her way up. She was not in the main event scene. She beat everybody's ass, proved her fucking worth, got over everybody, and got her fucking title match against Carmella. And then, her best friend just shoehorned her way into her fucking title match and then knocked her the fuck out while she was seconds before winning. Mm-hmm. It was really good storytelling. So, the people are on her side because they already loved her to begin with, and they do agree that she got screwed. So when she's sitting there trying to cut the promo as, you guys weren't behind me the whole time, it's like, bitch... I know, WWE, tries to, ignore what the crowd is saying. Oh, man, the crowd's really ruckus for Roman tonight. You suck dick, Roman! But this one is just, it's really kind of messing up the promo. Because, you said, the audience is, really confused because they're really cheering for her.
They seem openly offended. They're like, you didn't boycott SummerSlam. And they're like, what the fuck?
Right? Yeah, no, you see they're really trying to twist it. It's I think they just need to give up on the heel angle. Hopefully they will. And just try to make her the angry, anti-hero underdog. She legit got fucked. Kind of pull that shit that they were doing with Roman, where Roman's just I fell out of the goddamn cage first. I should have been the goddamn champ. I'm the one getting screwed here. Go that angle. If you can do it with Roman.
That worked for me. I started liking Roman when he stopped bitching about that. When he took that in stride and moved on.
Yeah. So, I kind of hope that they don't keep leaning into this awkward heel gimmick with Becky, but I do love their feud that they're having. When Charlotte comes out there, also I love, how the Divide, when they pulled them apart on SmackDown, the faces are all holding back Charlotte because now Becky's with the heels, so it was good shit. Nice little visual storytelling, which it's the same shit they always do, but I really appreciated that. I forgot where in the card it was, so I just have the note of, and then there was that weird Elias sketch.
Oh yeah,
that was a thing that happened.
He showed up and wait, is Elias fighting anybody? And then he breaks his guitar.
Yeah,
and I couldn't figure out wait, did he break it, or is it supposed to look like it was sawed through? Is somebody gonna come up and
Yeah, it was just a
No, he's gone.
Yeah, no, it was like I'm gonna do my song at the big show, and then his guitar snaps. It's just like, God damn it, motherfucker! And I'm like, that didn't.
I mean, I like a skit, but I just didn't expect it.
Yeah,
now I'm confused.
Yeah, no, like, we need to stop giving Elias skits during the big shows.
No, never stop. I love every second Elias is on stage.
I don't know. It's just I think what my problem with Elias was is that, like, my introduction to him was his skit at WrestleMania. I had never heard of this guy until then. And that was just really obnoxious, and it drug out that whole fucking John Cena thing, which was just really awkwardly paced the whole fucking night, and then the fucking Undertaker thing. But yeah, just that fucking Elias skit was just... Like, this one was just a weird one. I usually do, like when Seth Rollins stomped his fucking guitar, or when he's going to do a song and he's getting cut off by, like, other people's intros.
Yeah, that was a great bit.
Yeah, like, that was a great bit, especially when it was Braun Strowman, he just gets up and is like, nope. Nope. Have the ring, sir. I ain't doing shit about this. But yeah, like, the Elias skit just was weird and clumsily executed. Didn't really get the point of it. Didn't lead into, like, a storyline or anything. Because, like, didn't he have, like some heat with somebody, I thought? Like, wasn't he starting some shit?
I mean, there was the him and Rollins thing. There was the him and Rude thing, but Rude's dropped off the face of the earth.
Yeah.
No, not really.
Okay.
Not recently.
Bobby Lashley? Didn't he have a thing with him?
I mean, I don't know. It's hard to tell if he's got a storyline with somebody or he's just talking shit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's always hard. I mean, he's always talking shit, so there's a problem.
He's just hanging out.
Yeah. Oh my god. I did not expect to love Samoa Joe versus AJ Styles as much as I did.
Because that was the really big one going in, like, this is going to be weird and pointless. Because it just fucking Samoa Joe shows up one day and it made no fucking sense. It's like, I'm Samoa Joe and you're a bad dad. Let's fight.
Yeah, well, I mean, I get the idea where, like, he was Paige put him in the match because of his pedigree, because of who he is. And, so, like, he's just making shit extra personal and really trying to fuck with Styles. I got that. And a lot of that, like, it was kind of starting to work for me a little bit. Like, I didn't quite know where they were going with it. Here, just once again, like, storylines that I kind of felt were clumsy and I wasn't really jiving on them. Once you see, like, the final product at SummerSlam, I was just down. Because, oh my god, like, the mishmash of their styles is so great. Because, like, fucking, God, like, it literally felt like AJ was both in control of the match, but also having this horrible fucking uphill struggle to keep this big Samoan fuck down. Like, it was... Oh, God. And when he fucking gets him in the Coquina clutch, I was just like... Like, there were so many fucking spots in this match where I was just like... Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, it was great. And then
Joe does the thing.
He did the thing.
Like, you've been watching WWE, right, Joe? Like, you've been watching SmackDown. Why are you making AJ Styles really, really mad?
I mean,
you know what he's gonna do.
I mean, at least, he didn't, like, lead up against, like the announcer would go, come on, and get kicked in the dick. I mean, which I still love that bit too. But yeah, just, he does the whole, like, I lied, daddy isn't coming home tonight. That's okay though, I'll be your daddy. And just, AJ Styles tackles him off of that into the Bellkeeper's area. That was a beautiful fucking just tackle too. Like, he got so much fucking air on that and poof. Just gets the chair, and I'm like, oh fuck, we're doing it. And I love the fact that, like, him beating the shit out of Samoa Joe with a fucking chair, it's not a heel move because he's fucking AJ Styles, and he's just like, you're talking shit about my wife, you're talking shit about my kid.
Right.
Like, that's one of the few times where I think a guy can just beat the shit out of another guy with a chair in a match that isn't a fucking, like, no DQ match, and the crowd just goes wild for it.
Like they did the interview on Raw, and she's like, why did you do it, AJ? Why did you do it? And I'm like, the man made a lewd comment to his wife. What do you think was going to happen?
Yeah, like it's. I don't like how he was just like. I do love Styles' follow up, but I'm just being like. I didn't want the match to end like that, but I do not regret what I fucking did to Samoa Joe. That was great. And then Samoa Joe choking him the fuck out. But I do love, like, just, he stopped beating the shit out of Samoa Joe, goes to the barricade, and I was, like, wondering where they were going to go with the whole wife-kid angle. And it's just like, he grabs his daughter, and his daughter's like, Daddy, you're bleeding. Mommy, take me back.
It's like, no, kid, we're deep in it. Don't fuck this up.
Kid, you're breaking kayfabe. You're supposed to be like, Daddy, you're injured. Hug me. And it's like, yeah, no. Like, maybe you should have got a child actor for that one. Whoopsie. Fucking Miz versus Daniel Bryan. Now, this was a feud that I was really getting interested in because I didn't know their history. So when they put together that fucking promo package of for the last 8 years since fucking NXT, when NXT was a shitty reality show, I'm like, oh fuck, they go that far back? I had because I was wondering what the fuck their deal was and like why Daniel Bryan kept saying like I want to punch Miz in the face. I was like, what the fuck is their deal? And like I'm really glad they made that promo package. Also, I've been noticing that like. It seems to be like their thing now to really start like digging into their Daniel Bryan lore to build storylines for him now. Because they did like the Team Hell No thing, and now they're bringing in this Miz thing. Which is a lot better than they ever did with the fucking Cass thing.
That's why I love the Cass thing.
Yeah. Like, that one just didn't work for me, but oh man, just fucking Miz and Daniel Bryan. Because like, I love the Miz, and I love Daniel Bryan. Miz, not like the best in-ring worker, but he's solid. And he's just... That motherfucker is just a charisma generator and just peak douchebag. That man on a microphone is magic. So, I love when he's just, stealing Daniel Bryan's moves to Daniel Bryan. Like, once again, like... And this goes for pretty much all of the matches. Like just a lot of, like... Because it's not just the storylines were good. It's just they told a story in these matches that made them good. And that was a really good example of just, Daniel Bryan calling out The Miz for stealing his fucking moves. And then The Miz stealing, like, doing that fucking upside down cradle thing that Daniel Bryan does. Like, to Daniel Bryan. Like, that was great. Just when he's fucking doing, like, the kicks to the chest... And fucking Corey Graves is just like, it's like, when Daniel Bryan is doing them to the Miz, and Corey Graves goes like, Daniel Bryan stealing the it kicks.
Oh, for God's sake.
Yeah, that was, man, there was just so much good shit going on in this match. Then, he goes to his wife, gets the brass knucks. God, there's like, because like, I can't even be angry or, like, be like, oh, man, the fucking Miz cheated to win this. Because, one, it's the Miz. He can't out-wrestle Daniel Bryan. That's the whole fucking point. But I do love the fact that just, he showed so much fucking tenacity. He didn't fucking tap out. He fucking kicked out of everything. Like, he was going the fucking distance with Daniel Bryan. It wasn't like he was just getting curb stomped the entire way. And... Like, just...
Which is the great tragedy of The Miz. He's not a bad wrestler.
Yeah, he's just not the best wrestler.
He's gonna run this company one day.
Is he gonna marry Triple H?
He is. I believe that.
But yeah, just the brass knuckles, and then the backstage follow-up where Daniel Bryan's just like, fuck, man, maybe The Miz is right. Because, like, he knows that The Miz cheated him, but at the same time, like, he still lost to The Miz. Like, this guy that he's been putting down as fucking inferior garbage this entire time. And he's just like, yeah, he cheated, but I fucking lost him, and his fucking wife was with him, and then, once again, the follow-up on SmackDown was just good shit. Just that fucking Miz retirement speech, which was, I actually had to, like, find this out later, that like, he was just, like, paraphrasing the fucking Daniel Bryan retirement speech. which made that even better, because it was really awkward. I was like, what the hell is he going on with? Oh my god, that's beautiful. And then just fucking Daniel Bryan comes out just fucking pissed off, and then I always forget which Bella he's married to. Brie?
Brie.
Yeah, Brie fucking comes out there and just starts walloping on The Miz, and then they're gonna have a fucking match at Hell in a Cell. Yeah. I am digging the storyline. I am, like, just good fucking storytelling. Now, a match I had zero fucking interest in. I completely forgot was on the fucking card. Like, I completely forgot this.
I think we're good.
Okay. Fucking Finn Balor versus Baron Corbin.
Yeah, I was like, why is this late in the show?
Right? Because, okay, so you and I both had the same reaction to the beginning of SummerSlam, which is Rollins and Ziggler are opening this fucking show? Wow, this is a mishandled card if I've ever seen it. And no, because, like, cause you would think, like, Corbin and, like, you know, that, like
fucking Corbin and Balor, haven't we seen this before?
Yeah.
Wasn't this storyline over? How many times are we going to fucking do the same match? Like, nothing changes. The storyline doesn't advance.
Yeah. It was just the same fucking shit over and over again, and I was getting tired of seeing this matchup. It was, you know, like it was like they took, like, the Nakamura Styles storyline and just condensed it into, like, a month's worth of fucking bullshit, where it was just like, because they haven't just been wrestling on pay-per-views, they've been also wrestling on fucking Raw, and I'm getting tired of this fucking stupid storyline of, he's a short little guy. I hate short little guys. I'm gonna beat...
We had to fire Cass, so...
Yeah, right? Yeah, no, it's like, well, we have this short guy getting picked on by big guy storyline. Well, we gotta use it somewhere. Hey, you two!
See, I like when Cass did it, it's because Cass was an evil tall guy. He was some kind of mutant hill giant, and he was just evil. When Corbin does it, I really felt like he has an inferiority complex, and he's projecting that onto Finn Balor. Like, it actually worked a lot better, just they did it 18 fucking times. So I just was not looking forward to this fight. And I had never heard of the thing that happened.
Yeah, okay, so this was great. I got up to, like, go grab some food. And I was like, whatever, it's the Corbin Balor match. Alright. I got up to go grab some goddamn food, and, like, I come back, and I see, like, the swirling red shit, and I'm like, yeah, what?
Like, is this
and then fucking the demon Finn Balor comes, I'm like, holy shit, you're like, what the fuck is this shit? I'm like, oh, I've heard of this. This is the demon Finn Balor. It's like this gimmick that he does where he's fucking super scary and wears makeup.
What?
Oh my god. Like, I kind of wish, though, that they had hinted, like, maybe dropped a couple of scenes that, like, maybe, like, this whole Baron Corbin thing was really getting to him and wearing him down. Because he's such a happy, jolly guy
so
that,
great.
Like, you know, for him to just do this complete switch. But it made this match, literally, putting fucking makeup on this man and giving him a spookier intro made this match exciting and cool.
Because, I mean, Finn Balor is already such a, like, tough as shit, doesn't give up, fucking fast aerial brutalizer. Giving this bastard a beast mode?
Yeah. Oh my god. It was so good. Like, it's like a, what, maybe a 5-minute match?
Yeah, no, he just
beats the shit.
And half of that is his intro.
Yeah, and it's just, he just beats the shit out of Baron Corbin. And it's beautiful. And I loved it. It was like, I do get, kind of like the follow-up, the next, like, on fucking Raw, where he was just like, I expected to fight Finn Balor to man and cheater and brought Finn Balor to Demon, you dick.
But the Demon, that's breach of contract. I'm like, wait a minute, are they literally two different people in kayfabe? What's going on?
It's like, oh fuck, I thought I was fighting Corporate Kane. It's the Demon Kane.
Oh my god, that fucking blew the roof off the joint. That was amazing.
Yeah, no, like, and once again, because, you know, like, having, like, I feel like these matches were so well spaced out. Like, oh my god. Because, you know, like, then you have Jeff Hardy versus Shinsuke Nakamura. And, Like, you know, I was kind of iffy on this feud, not really feeling it, but this match was really good. They just put on a really good show, and there's a lot of good spots here between these two. And I think, like, my favorite one was, I'm pretty sure it was, like, Nakamura, like, gets out of the ring, gets back into the ring with Jeff coming behind him. He like, grabs the rope and spins around and, like, kicks Jeff in the face. I was like, yeah. I love the, like, the little, like, in-ring psychology where, like, Nakamura's doing this to him, and then fucking Hardy just, like, it's just like, come on! I'm like,
God, it was just
so good.
Shinsuke sold that so well. It was just like, you can't fucking do this.
Yeah, no. Like, him just getting, that's my thing. Don't you fucking do my thing. Making fun of people is my shtick. Fuck you. Yeah, I love heel skate Nakamura. He's been just...
Like, apparently he's ruined now, but I never watched him in IWW, so I don't get it.
Yeah, it's... I will say, I actually enjoyed this match. Like I am kind of glad that he's getting away from these, like the Styles matches. Because we were seeing a lot of the same match over and over again. And, you know, under varying variables and stuff, but... Like, getting to see, like, these different styles mission match and stuff, like, these two put on a fucking hell of a match. Jeff Hardy, you're gonna die, dude. You are going to fucking kill yourself. Like, god damn, you fucking crazy human being. It's like, it's like, well, I'm not doing drugs anymore, or I'm not doing as many drugs anymore, so that's not gonna kill me. Might as well jump off a higher shit. Oh. Fuck. And when he took that fucking swanton on that corner of the ring apron, and I love Shinsuke got to go over clean.
Mm-hmm.
That's something I wanted to see. Because, the nut shots are pretty fun and entertaining and stuff, but, like, I really wanted to see just a good, like some clean wins from Shinsuke. And that was a great match with a clean finish. It was good.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, and it's not even like, it buried Jeff either, because, you know, Jeff lost because he made a miscalculation and fucked himself up really bad. So, yeah, like, it worked for both of them. A match where both participants did not look good by the end of it, Bliss versus Rousey.
Man, I did not see that fucking garbage fire roll over fucked up shit coming.
Whew.
Like, the moment Bliss starts ducking out of the ring, I'm like, okay, it's going to be a long drawn out. Is the Miz's wife still in the audience? Can she help?
Right, yeah. I was just, like, wondering, like, where they were, like, how they were going to do this match. And I fucking love it when she's just like, Alexa, come on, just here. I'm just going to sit here, come on. Close my eyes, just do it. And she, like, gets that fucking headlock. And just Ronda Rousey stands up. Just boom. Just takes it to Bliss. Went a little long to be a squash match, but it was still a fucking squash match. That was... Mm-hmm. That shit was...
Oh, God. Alexis, she's got one of those arms that you can bend back a little bit.
Yeah, she's got the double-jointed arm, so it just made it look even more painful. Oh, man, that was... Yeah, that was... It looked fucking brutal as shit. It just... And I fucking love, once again, I love where they're taking Ronda's character. Where, you know, Steph's trying to fucking, you know, like, oh, yeah, like, you know, my protege. Like, I fucking made this woman. And she's going, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, you're sitting here undercutting all these great fucking female performers. What are you doing? And it's just like I kind of like how she's being this kind of, you know, anti-authority hero thing that she's doing. And she's just going to be here to kick ass, fuck the authority, and just run over this fucking division. And
I feel like it's less of a like anti-establishment revolutionary zeal and more of a this woman has serious emotional problems.
Which one? Honestly, seriously, I don't even know which one you're referring to.
Ronda Rousey.
Oh, okay. Because, you know, Steph was kind of acting batshit crazy with that whole like trying to steal credit and shit. But yeah, I love the that fucking match. It was a good fucking it was a good short match. They fucking buried Bliss and fucking just pedestal Rousey. I want to part of me didn't want to see Rousey get the title this damn soon, but I'm interested to see where they go with this.
Yeah, now it's going to get really interesting. And something else about that match is that a lot of what we've seen recently, especially in Carmella's storyline, is them going, we're going to set up this great squash match, can't wait to see it, and then we never get to see it. Well, they actually fucking gave it to us this time, and it was really great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no. Great fucking match. Well, I mean, it was great contextually.
Yeah.
If this is like your first time watching wrestling, this is like your first wrestling match, you go, what the fuck did I just watch? This was boring and dumb and short, and what the hell was the point of it?
Why is Gender Flip Roddy Piper beating up that
girl? What did that poor Suicide Squad cosplay do to her? Yeah. I want them to ditch the Roddy Piper gimmick. I don't like it. Like, I get, she supposedly has a lot of history with Roddy Piper. She was a huge Roddy Piper fan. They were apparently friends in real life. That never got to translate on screen. So it's just that thing of, I'm a huge Roddy Piper fan. I'm going to dress as Roddy Piper now. It gives her a lack of her own identity. Also, I fucking hate her theme song. Because it's just a bad reputation. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Could have given her something, original. Yeah. And I don't think she's Scottish. Is she?
No, but neither's Cesaro.
He had sexually transmitted Scottish from oh god, Sheamus. There we go. And then the main event, fucking Reigns versus Lesnar, and oh my god, I like a Roman Reigns match. Roman Reigns is coming out, firing on all fucking cylinders, right from the get-go.
Compressed an entire Reigns-Lesnar match into 5 minutes.
Yeah, it was fucking great. And you had the Braun Strowman element there, and it added an extra fucking wrinkle to the dynamic, and...
Which I thought he was going to cash in before the match started.
Right?
I thought they were just going to change the fucking fight.
Yeah, I was thinking they were going to go that route, but I guess, you can't actually... I mean, I guess if he wanted, he could, get one of them DQ'd, and then, end their match and then turn in his contract. But I don't think
the match hadn't started when he came out.
Yeah, I don't think that you can interfere a match, though, that's about to start. You can't just be I want my match, right now when a match is about to start.
I assume you can.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't have enough experience seeing how people cash in Money in the Bank.
I mean, as I understand it, the bell didn't ring. Anything goes.
Right? So he fucking comes out and he's just yeah, I'm going to wait for, your match to happen. I don't care which one of you fuckers wins, your ass isn't mine.
Or Beastie Boy, and the crowd's like, oh, that's fucking great. Beastie Boy! Beastie Boy!
Yeah. Oh, man. I fucking love when they were, in the ring face to face. You both suck! You both suck!
Oh, it was so good.
Yeah. Man, I'm really glad Braun Strowman came out, because I'm okay, you can't build this guy as the monster among men, this fearless fucking destroyer of worlds, and have him just be a sneaky fucking turn in his contract, or just wait for the right moment. No, he should just come out there and be give me a fucking match. And it's just what he has been doing. I don't know how long they're going to be able to keep this gimmick up.
Yeah, we'll see. It was really weird when he walked out and he's looking at Roman's and Lesnar, and I'm looking at Braun Strowman and Roman Reigns stand next to each other, and I'm thinking, have you two met?
Huh. That is kind of weird to think about.
Because Roman Reigns has been because if you've got the stratum of people on the roster and how close they are to the belt, Brock Lesnar is way over here, not in the show, and Roman Reigns has been in this weird semi-apart area, where he'd bring in people one at a time to tide him over till he got to go fight Brock Lesnar again.
Right. Huh. I feel like they probably... I don't know. You guys have probably watched way more wrestling than us. If they do have a history and they have wrestled, let me know. Is it worth watching? Probably not, because it's a Lesnar match. But yeah, like this Reigns-Lesnar match, I love the fact that like it was a good mix of like Roman just firing on all cylinders, just going for that fucking win, and like the slow points are all Lesnar doing his grapple style. So there was a good mix up and flow between the between the pace of the match. And then you have fucking Lesnar gets out of the ring to fucking take it to Braun Strowman and just fucking drops his ass.
It was tactically his best option.
I mean, it really was. And then, that lowers his guard. Reigns goes in for the spear. The 1, 2, 3. Reigns wins. He's the champion. Fucking Strowman is knocked the fuck out, so he can't even cash it in.
I didn't think Strowman was knocked out, so I literally started counting to see how long Roman Reigns' title run would be.
Right? Yeah. And once again, I liked how they followed this up, where first up, Roman comes out. The first thing he fucking does, Finn Balor deserves a goddamn title shot. I didn't like the fact that Finn lost clean. That, like, it was just... Yeah, it wasn't because Roman was the one that was actually distracted. And then, like, Finn tried to take advantage of that, and then Roman still beat him in that match. So I was just like, well, god damn it. Like, I kind of wish it was the other way around, where Finn was the one that was distracted or something. And, because it kind of just depicts Finn as, oh, well, he really can't, even when Roman is distracted, he can't beat Roman Reigns. But we'll see what they do with Finn. I was not expecting the fucking Shield. Like, the fucking reuniting the Shield. I wonder now if they're gonna have Reigns be a heel champion.
Really?
Well, I mean, having the Shield beat the shit out of Braun Strowman, a person who was clearly entitled to his title shot, that's a heel fucking move. Like, yeah, we're going to triple team this big motherfucker so our buddy doesn't get his title taken away. That is some fucking NWO DX fucking bullshit.
Yeah, but I mean, they might be framing it as Roman Reigns is finally champion. He's gonna, do what's best for the company as champion, and they're gonna try to keep that going. But people have been, since Dean Ambrose came back, like, holy shit, so is he a heel now? Is that what we're doing? But for him to pull Seth Rollins with him down that road, that's gonna be wild.
Yeah, I didn't even think about... Yeah, because if we're going to do heel Roman Reigns, by extension, we also have to do heel Rollins and heel Ambrose. And Ambrose is a big, mean motherfucker who could easily be the heel thing, but Rollins has been such a fucking baby face. And you just gave him back the Intercontinental, which is...
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Both titles are on the Shield.
This might be like some sort of... This might be like kind of an NWO / DX type thing where
they're just gonna fucking castle.
Where you put the big fucking titles on like this heel group that's just gonna run dominant over the fucking red brand for a while. Oh shit, if that's where they're going, I'm actually really interested in that. And if the Shield are just gonna keep fucking Braun Strowman over, they might actually be able to keep this whole Braun Strowman thing from happening. So that way, you give Reigns a bit of a run. We'll see where that goes. So yeah, no, like, SummerSlam took a bunch of fucking feuds and matches I didn't give a shit about and made them exciting and interesting and satisfying. I enjoyed the entire fucking show, with the, like I said, what was it? The New Day match with the Bludgeons kind of had like a weak end to it. Strowman and Owens, it works in context, but just at the time, I didn't like it. And then that weird fucking Elias skit. Those are tiny things in an overall great fucing pay-per-view. A great fucking show. Mm-hmm. And, like, not only that, the fact that they're actually following up on these things and doing interesting shit on the other shows while, building into Hell in a Cell. Like, I am now excited for Hell in a Cell. I am excited for the next episodes of Raw and SmackDown. Because when I watched WrestleMania, I'm like, that was fun. It didn't blow my mind. It was fun. Watched Raw, that was alright. Watched SmackDown, hey, SmackDown was really good. Watched Raw, hey, Raw was pretty good. And that's kind of where I've been sitting right now. Like, this was pretty good. This was worth me watching. And the boring matches, I'll pull my cell phone out and dick around on Twitter. yeah, fucking SummerSlam, just it delivered on shit I didn't even know it could deliver on, and got me excited for like the next month or so worth of storylines. So yeah, fucking SummerSlam ruled. People have asked in the past, like, where's a good place to start watching wrestling? Because apparently people who don't watch, if you watched this far and you haven't watched wrestling and you want to watch it, go watch SummerSlam. Get yourself a free WWE Network subscription. It's a great fucking pay-per-view. All of the matches, they have promos in front of the matches, so that way, you know what the feuds are and the storylines going in. Honestly, those promo packages were better than going through the storyline of those feuds. Because, as we said, we weren't really that interested until the actual match and stuff. So just watch SummerSlam and then keep on watching from there. So yeah, fucking ruled. Can't wait for Hell in a Cell. Really hope they don't fuck this up.
I need to go watch like 80 hours of NXT takeovers.
You let me know how that goes. I don't have that much free time in my life. What?
Just neither do I.